All right. Continuing with the CISSP class or review questions, um, I'm gonna do kind of like turn around things and start using ChatGPT to help with the study for the CISSP exam. This is the same thing that I do with other certifications. As you already know, I have a lot of certs, and I use ChatGPT as an assistant to help me with this. Um, I am Celito Rodriguez, but for those of you who are watching it for the first time, so what we're going to do today is here is this is the CISSP certification exam outline summary from ISC Square. Um, and what we are going to do is look at the domain objectives, whatever domain it is that you need to practice. So here are the domain objectives, right? There are 8 of those. Let's take any of them. I don't know, security operations, for example. And as you may know, every domain is divided into objectives. So the first one is understand and comply with investigation, for example. Well, actually, let's take a look. I don't know anything, but let's take this um, objective over here. Let's copy and paste this thing. And so what we're going to do, let's see, act as a cybersecurity expert. I will supply some objective for the CISSP certification exam, and I want you to generate questions similar to the ones in the CISSP certification exam. Wait for my questions. Okay, so that's the prompt. Obviously, you could type it in, but this is a lot easier. So that's the prompt, and that's what we want. ChatGPT is waiting for those questions, which I already have the topic. I have it on my clipboard. So we're going to copy and paste, and let's see what. Okay. And then here we have questions similar to that. So would you like me to provide the correct answers? And so you can say yes. If you just want to if you want to do this, if you want to produce more questions, of course you can do this. All right. So here it gives me the correct answer, an explanation, and then the reasoning why those other choices are not correct. And that was only, 5 questions. Would you like, so you could say, um, let's see. If you want to continue with this, you could either move to that or other objective, but okay, let's do this. I'm gonna say I don't know, maybe 25 more questions from the same objective. If you want a different objective, you can do that, or you can go back into the CISSP outline and copy and paste a different objective. So this is basically what I'm doing with, I am constantly taking new certifications. And to be honest with you, the ChatGPT has been a lifesaver. I say a lot more time. I get certifications faster than ever because this is really, really cool. I could say, for example, Give me a number list of the key points in this lesson. So I love key points because I like to print them out and just for reviewing it's excellent. So here we'll give you the list of key points. So normally I do key points, and I also do certification exams. And you could so let's see, let's do this. Um, I want to learn more about the defense in-depth concept. Could you please draw a diagram for this? So ChatGPT is also able to draw diagrams. I don't believe you can do this with a free account. I have a ChatGPT Plus account, which is $20 a month. To me, is a great investment. I would definitely recommend. There are other tools out there. There's DeepSeek, there's Microsoft Copilot, Gemini, and some of those you can use certain amount of prompts, for free. I have tried all of them, but I ChatGPT is it's my favorite, and again, since I've been paying for ChatGPT since the beginning, I like it. So most of the stuff that I do is with ChatGPT. So and I like that. So here it is. If you don't like that format, you can go ahead and you can say that, and then maybe you can say, um, explain to me in simple terms what this concept it's all about. So now it will explain that. In the same token, you can take an image, right? You can go to the internet, you can look for an image, and then you can say something like, so let's say that let's look for an image. Um, I don't know, maybe about zero trust. All right, let's take this one. And I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna say, I'm going to provide you with an image about the zero trust, and I want you to read into it and explain to me what the image it's all about. Wait for the image. So that's the instruction that I gave. It's very important to give very specific instructions. So um, I'm going to put that prompt. And now I'm going to copy and paste that image that was on my clipboard. And let's see what ChatGPT has to do about this. All right. So now ChatGPT goes ahead and explain to me what this is all about. And then you can ask ChatGPT to basically uh, create its own image if you wanted to. Another thing that I like about this is like sometimes we get here I can copy the test, no problem. But sometimes we have just a screenshot. And so I like to do this, for example. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Okay. And then I'm going to come back to ChatGPT and say, I'm going to provide you a screenshot. Convert that screenshot into text. Wait for the text, or rather for the screenshot. because sometimes you get documents in PDF and stuff like that, and you want to convert that into text, right? So I like this, especially because sometimes I create my own guides. I copy and paste this into Word and then something that I use to study it later. So now that a screenshot of the data, it's converted into a screenshot. So again, these are just some ideas. I'm pretty sure that you would have a lot of other ideas. And if you do, please leave a comment. As always, thanks for watching. If you like this type of content, please like my channel, but most importantly, subscribe to it so that you are informed when new videos comes around. Thank you.